What is going on, guys? Judo Sloth here, and welcome to today's Clash of Clans live stream. Welcome to everyone that is just joining. I see the notification squad there, ready. They are ready for some attacks, and we have something a little bit different today. I say a little bit different, but we have some of our clanmates attacking alongside us. If you are watching this back, be sure to subscribe to the channel for all of my Clash content, and if you hit the notification bell, that means you will be notified as soon as I go live, exactly like these guys. Welcome Hog Rider, Rickman, Trey, Pokemon Star, Ben, Scotty. Fantastic stuff to see you all in the house. Right, I have two Town Hall 10 attacks that I'm going to get done. We have an hour and a half left in this war. Then I have my Town Hall 12 CWL attack. Jammy Dodger, welcome to the stream as well. We have Landon on the line right now, and he's going to be attacking first. He's going to explain the plan for us and then help me to discuss my attack. What's going on, buddy?
Hey, how you doing, Judo?
Hey, I'm doing good. I got home from work a little bit late, so I didn't get my CWL attack streamed, but I promised everyone we'd get on tonight, do my Town Hall 10 attacks, do my next CWL attack, but you've given us a bit of a surprise here in that you're going to attack first as well. So again, welcome everyone that is just joining. Many of you guys coming in. Welcome over on Twitch as well. Great to see you guys there. What's your plan for this base then? I see there's a 98% already hit.
Yeah, so that one was a drag bat attack, so we're gonna obviously repeat because it was so close. The reason why it failed is mainly because he didn't keep the drags contained enough. When you watch that replay, you'll see they walked to some buildings on the outside, so they didn't push through the base fast enough. And then
okay. We can watch it now, actually.
I have to restart my Discord real quick because I got a phone call and it messes it up. Give me 10 seconds.
Not to worry. I see we have a live attack as well, guys. Let's quickly have a look at that. Mr. Wilson, Robert, it is one of our bases, so I'm not actually going to show it just in case. I don't know if guys are reusing bases or whatnot. Clash Titan says good luck, as does Pekka. Playhouse, thank you so much for that. QBW on Twitch, welcome to the stream as well. Yeah, I think Mr. Wilson, he could probably bow witch it. I haven't even looked at the base in that much depth, to be honest with you, but if we've got a 98% of the drag bat, and he thinks we can tweak it in order to get the 3-star, we'll hear out the plan and see what he's thinking. So this is the 98% you see now, just with minions clearing out that bottom side. That's going to help with the funnel of the drag bat. Is that the champion statue? No way. No, it's not. The champion statue has a sword through it. I was going to say, this guy could not have got 2,000 medals already. That must be the master one. Drop the bomb on them. Dr. John, welcome to the stream. Been super busy to really watch streams or be on Discord. Not to worry, Clash Titan, not to worry. You're here now. How did you get so good? I don't know, you haven't watched me attack just yet. So the drag bat comes in from the bottom, and what Landon was saying before is that he didn't focus the dragons enough. Now I'm thinking as we're watching this that they must come up this way. Let's have a little bit of a look. Let's ×2 it. We'll get to it when he comes back. Good luck, Judo's clanmate. Didn't catch his name. Landon.
Yeah, and I'm back, by the way.
Oh, awesome. I could hear like buzzing in the background, but I didn't know whether that was you speaking on the phone or whatnot, or perfect. So I'm just kind of skipping through the attack. It does look like it gets pretty close. That enemy queen looks like she's wrecking things towards the end here, and if she hadn't have still been up, it would have probably undoubtedly been a 3-star here.
That and the Tesla farm up the top really kind of hindered the bats off of there. So I got a freeze for that specifically, and I'm gonna clear that trash on the right side a little bit better. I noticed someone did say bow witching in there, and yeah. I'll take my 2 seconds on the soapbox to say that the reason why I would not bow witch this base is because it's what I call a triangle format, in that if we look at the way that the ITs are lined up straight with the town hall is not on a side, it's in a corner. So bow witch works best when you can spread the troops along a single side, but because of where you'd have to place the wrecker would not be in front of the troops. So most of your troops for a bow witch will actually walk around the outside. You can vary the army and the attack to get them to come in from that corner, but
Yeah.
it's really difficult to keep a bow witch army from walking when you're hitting a corner rather than hitting a full broadside, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I was just about to summarize that. So basically, coming in from the corner of a base like the V is always difficult to funnel. What you want to do is take one flat side and make sure you can funnel at either side like this, so you can then press your bow witch through the middle. And this base obviously makes that difficult, as you just heard. Riven, we're over in the Toxic Rabbits Discord. Sup, Judo, a bit of a late stream tonight. Yeah, like I said, I got in from work a little bit late, so didn't get my CWL attack done, but did promise you guys I would be back for my live war attacks, which we are doing now. Hog Rider said thank you for that information, by the way.
Okay, yeah, great.
So, coming from start to finish, what is your plan then?
So plan starting off is going to be use a baby dragon on either side, to right where the builder's hut is in the middle of the 6 to 9 side, and kind of where those 2 gold mines are, and then position them so they try and work towards both of them towards 6 o'clock, clearing out the trash there. Hey, how you doing,
Hey,
Ruben?
what's up, Rhythm? Okay, yep.
Use the healers the heroes on the same side he did, because that expo is on air. If you notice, the other one on the opposite side's on ground, so it'll reach the heroes sooner. And then use minions to clear out the 3 o'clock corner of trash, and then coming into, so being able to put all the dragons at 6, balloons behind them, and then I'm going to have the slammer off to the right side, and I'm going to use the freeze the same way he did to freeze that air D and the single target inferno coming into it, and I'm hoping the slammer tanks the other air D, and then raise the dragons, let them push through like they do, and then on the back side, whenever I drop my rage and bat spells, go ahead and freeze that Tesla farm. One freeze can get all of them, and that way, because he uses a baby dragon and loons back there, so I don't want to commit more troops. If I can just commit the one spell, and as long as I get both those air D and that single target inferno, I should clear the whole base.
Yeah, definitely. And I like the use of that slammer kind of pointed out to the right hand side as well. That should funnel your dragons into the center of the base a lot more effectively than what you saw here, because they, as you can see guys, we've got the replay on all of these troops, many of them divert around, whereas if this slammer wiped out this section, we'd be coming through towards that queen a lot more effectively. Kev, what's up, buddy? QBW, yeah, it's probably about time I did another Bow Witch video. It probably is.
Just make sure you time that freeze right, because them Teslas will suck those bats in like nobody's business.
Yes, yeah. So timing on the 2 freezes are going to be pretty important. If I do it too early on either side, it'll hurt.
Yeah, definitely. Okay,
yeah,
I mean that sounds great. That sounds great. Nice, like not too many adaptions, but just enough that you can kind of funnel your dragons a little bit better, be a little bit more effective up to the Tesla farm, and hopefully that's enough. I mean, even if he'd have got the dragons funneled better into the center, I still think they'd have got the queen and then got the 3 from what he did.
Yes, I agree with that. And also on your Bow Witch video, I notice a lot of people in your Discord that ask for help. Bow Witch is the answer to the base that they're posting, so a Bow Witch video might help a lot of your subscribers.
Yeah,
Awesome.
there's a lot of ring bases that get posted in that attack strategy help, and Bow Witch just slaughters them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I will definitely try and get something like that brought then, even if we have to set up some ring bases in friendly challenge and do it that way.
Okay.
Awesome though. That sounds great. Whenever you're ready, I mean, obviously don't rush. I'll kind of just catch up with the chat and things while you're preparing for your attack.
Yeah. Just double checking everything. Everything looks good. I'm ready to go now.
All right. Good luck.
You good? All right, here we go. So then baby dragons in, and I'm hoping to position them in a way that they actually go towards the 6. That one over there on the left is doing it. Let's make sure that the other guy does it. Yeah, there he goes. So now
yeah,
put the minion there.
Nice.
Everyone in the chat is wishing you good luck, which is awesome.
Awesome. There we go, and then get the heroes in right here.
Solid funnel.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Takes out that cannon, it would be perfect. So let's wait and see if he does that. Okay, he did. So now the dragon's in. And let them work before I put the balloons and the slammer in. Ability. Alright, so now we're gonna do balloons right there, that slammer in. Slammer.
Yeah, that looks much better.
Nice job.
There you go.
There you go.
Queen ability. She made it really far down there. Popped the Teslas ahead of time, which is great. So then rage. All these bats. He's down here. Freeze. There we go.
Oh, beautiful freeze.
That was awesome, yeah. That Slammer's doing fantastic as well. Just keeping these dragons here coming through the base. Doing awesome.
GG, bro.
It gets that
Crushed.
sweeper there. Sweepers, we should be good. Yeah,
That's a wrap, bud. You got that one.
yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate the queen's onto them balloons, but it's still, you've done that so effectively, there's nothing going to stop it. Dragon's going over now, they're going to crush it. Beautiful,
Yeah,
that's a 3, easy triple, they said. Madness, welcome to the stream, as with Eddie. Nicely done with the funnel, going perfectly so far, looking like a 3. You got plenty of support from my subscribers, and I can see why. That was beautiful.
There we go, yeah. And then that's one thing I'll say about the people that ask for help in your channel, like in your Discord. I think that's great that people do that. Ask a lot, because like Riven, myself, Clarity, other people that do this, we're the ones that are helping you guys out. But also, to get into that point, execution matters just as much as the plan. So like Judah said beforehand, don't rush it, take your time, make sure your funnel is set, make sure everything's going exactly where you want.
And if you have to run 1,000 FCs, your clan does not mind. They'd rather have the 3 stars.
Yeah.
Totally. No, that's great advice. Very good advice. And yeah, honestly, thank you guys so much for all that you do in my Discord server as well, in terms of helping the rest of my my followers. It's awesome. Jammy Dodger with the 3-star emotes in there. Fantastic stuff. Lots of love in the chat, but we need to get on to my attacks. We need to figure out, I think base number 9 was just hit there before, but I was looking at base number 11 very quickly. And the rough idea, Riven wasn't in voice just earlier when I mentioned this, but the rough thing I saw just very quickly from looking at the base was basically that there are 4 wizard towers over here next to the queen, and the sweepers are pointed in basically the opposite direction from that. Now, I can't use a blimp because the town hall's down at 9 o'clock, but I could basically use a slammer to get onto this wizard tower and use the electron to get the queen and basically these defenses over here. Then I was wondering how to do the back end, but basically Landon said, which he said very nicely, I could come in behind the sweeper, so I could come in at the north with a Lalo from this area. Haste towards that multi, haste towards this multi. That should be pretty good.
Yeah, that should be. Do you have any extra spell space for a freeze just in case you need to freeze one of the multis?
I could do. I haven't even started cooking up the army yet. Kev says 11 is a drag bat also. Definitely could be. Certainly down over here. If I froze and raged this this multi, I could get a decent amount of value at 6 o'clock.
Absolutely, and because you'll distract the first multi, drop the bats on the second one, and the wizard towers really don't do a whole lot against the dragons.
Well, the thing is, if I went for the multi at 6 o'clock, so let's zoom into this area a little bit. If I rage and use the bats in this area, the sweeper would actually do me a favour to push my bats down to the south, out of the way of that multi at the top, because essentially that multi would cause me a bit of issue. Then that sweeper's perfect. Look, if I then brought the dragons in from like 8 o'clock towards the queen, I'm actually out of the way of that sweeper anyway. So all I would need the bats to do is take out this 6 o'clock side, and I'd be good from there. Then I could just wall break in at 3 o'clock in order to get both of these air defense and probably the multi as well with my Sui heroes. I like the drag bat. I like it.
I like that. And go use a baby dragon to help that funnel a little bit at 6 o'clock, just so that way you don't get real wide real fast with your dragons.
I gotta very quickly drop all of my troops.
Right.
And then we gotta get cooking up. I'll keep 2 rages just while I'm kind of quickly looking at this. Let's get the dragons going. Spells. Luckily I have my spells maxed now for Town Hall 10, but I could take a bat spell in the CC as well. A max bat spell.
Yes, always have the bat spell in your CC when you're drag batting, because the nerf
So it would
happened to the
be
lower levels.
Not
Slammer.
really so much the higher levels yet.
Balloons and bat spell. Oh yeah, you're right with that. Love the idea and funnel the dragons. Yeah, we'll definitely have to. Remember, you can't clone the E-Drag at Town Hall 10 Judo. Yeah, thanks Liam, I know you can't do that. So basically the balloons would be what got the value there. Hopefully you have enough of them that would press and do that. So that's what you get at Town Hall 10. But actually I like the drag bat a lot better. Thank you Kev for shouting that out. Drag bat is going to be the way forward on this base, definitely.
Kev must be watching at work because he would be on voice if he wasn't.
Take the CC into count. Not sure what you mean there.
Well, with running the dragons, the CC usually really isn't a problem.
Yeah, no. I would basically, I'd probably even send my slammer onto these 2 defenses to keep the dragons coming through this area. Shush, Riven. I like it. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the army as a definite for this. So we're going to need some wall breakers then, and I think if we I'd probably need a giant just to distract. Let's have a quick look. I haven't even looked at the scout yet. Hey Judo, as an early Town Hall 10, could the drag back be prioritized ahead of hogs or lava loon? I wouldn't. On select bases, yes, but the bases have to be, I knew there would be a Tesla farm over in that area. That's going to be a nightmare to use the wall breakers to get into. At Town Hall 10, yeah, it's only select bases, so go with the hogs and the Lalo, definitely. Okay, I'm just trying to see, I mean there's no air troops so I can't really see if there's any black air bombs at this other area, but I feel like he might have baited me in here, you know? He might have a bunch of black air bombs over by them wizard towers. Okay. So, idea is rage, freeze, bats here to hopefully... The range on the wizard towers, see, yeah, they should hopefully take out like all of this is what we're aiming with that. Moving over to 3 o'clock. Now we got Teslas here. Now it would be fantastic if we could wall break into this area in order to get in towards the air defense. I guess I could just send like as simple as King onto the laboratory, a giant down to this Tesla, and then wall break here.
In all honesty, Judo, it'd be great if you got both those air defenses, but because you can reach one from outside, you got that bomb tower that is going to kill any wall breaker. And because of the wall breaker AI now, they're going to want to go onto that corner, which the bomb tower covers. So you're going to have a really, really tough time wall breaking in there. I wouldn't commit the extra troops, giants, wall breakers, for something that's going to be really difficult to pull off.
Yeah, just literally just as you started saying that, what I thought is, even if I can actually get the 4 Teslas, I could get the 4 Teslas, walk around, and then hit this air defense on the back end. That'd be perfect. Like, I can easily set up the funnel down here once my bats have done what they need to do at 6. I can take out this Dark Elixir drill, move a baby dragon down this way. Yep, down to the south to start clearing that. King comes in on the barracks. Could even send just a couple of wizards in order to help out here, alongside the queen onto, let's say, the builder hut, who's then going to step over to the gold storage and the other barracks. And then ultimately they will take out them Teslas and move up over around to, you know, like counterclockwise, in order to hopefully bang that air defense at the top. That's the plan. I think that looks good. Used some of your ideas in my attack yesterday and snagged the 3-star. Duck Hunter, that is absolutely awesome. Why are you attacking a base that has already been attacked? Because we need the 3-star. And this has only got 1 star on it. Basically, most of the bases are cleared, look. So as a Town Hall 10, I can only attack 9, 11, and I could potentially try the 2-star on number 2 here. I got 3 bases to attack, that's it. Obviously, there will be a Wrecker and Blimp now, Judo. Do you think outside this wall of Voucher? No, Liam, I'm going to use the Slammer still. I'm going to use the Slammer in with the Dragons. Hullabulla, what is up, my friend? Yeah, I agree. I agree with you guys. I think I don't bother with the wall breakers. I take a baby dragon to funnel, a couple of loons to help that initial section, 2 more dragons. That's 9 dragons, more than enough. Actually, I might drop a dragon, take 8 of them, and take like 3 wizards, 3 archers, because there are builder huts in the corners as well. I think Bowhog better than this plan. You can kill both heroes with... Let's have a look at that. I'm not going to change the plan now. I'm relatively happy with the plan. It's just critiquing it, but I do appreciate your feedback, Eric. Bowhog... Where would you do that from? I mean, you'd have to take out this area. That's what I was kind of talking about initially, Eric. We were going to send a Slammer into here, try and take out all of these wizard towers, and then hog from like 6 o'clock, is what I initially thought. Then we thought the Lalo was better on the back end because of the sweeper positioning. But yeah, we're gonna go with the Dragbat. Matt has said Slammer is best. Yeah, definitely. Especially because the Town Hall at the bottom here, this is where I'm using the dragons from. Blimp's going to get nothing.
I got to jump off for now, Judo, for voice, but I'll still be in game.
Alright, I appreciate your help. Have a good one. Right, guys, what we're going to do is use a power potion to get this army boosted up a bit. We have 1 hour to get 2 attacks in, and then I will jump across to my Town Hall 12, where we will be doing the CWL attack as well, the Clan War League. We are playing Hindustan today. As you guys know, Red Elite, we're not doing too well this week. We're in Champ 2, and it hasn't really gone well. And we're facing Hindustan. We are in the lead at the moment, actually, but we're only like 3 attacks in or something. So we have 2 2-stars and a 3-star, I believe. Good luck. Yeah, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Right, let's relook at the base and let's just critique the plan as much as we can. So, freeze. Rage, sorry. All of the bats freeze. Bang. We should be clear to get these. Hopefully get this archer tower as well. Not really bothered about the cannons or anything, but if they go, they go. Baby dragon will then come in onto this dark elixir drill and come this way, which is perfect. We will then drop the king like here with a couple of wizards in order to take out these. Queen here to get this builder hut, who will then redirect in. They will get the Teslas like so. They'll take this archer tower and they'll just continue moving up. If they get this air defense, that is an absolute bonus. That is what we want. I think they will get that far. I think they will. So really, we've only got this 1 air defense. However, we are going to have to attack that last and just hope we have enough firepower to get to it. The other thing we could do is take a haste spell here with like 4 loons in order to crack this air defense. We are going to be in range of the sweeper. So no, it's probably best to just push the dragons through as we plan to, create a quick funnel here with the drags, come through, stone slammer onto these defenses, basically just hope we have enough firepower coming down to this. Why not hog? We've already kind of gone with this plan. Honestly, I don't think this is a great base for hog riders. I think Lalo is better. Yes, we could take out these, but even then, you got to have a decent kill squad to take out the 4 wizard towers. You'd either have to come in with 2 golems, or you would have to use the slammer like we said. And then there's position for giant bombs here and here next to this bomb tower, next to this bomb tower. It's actually better for Lalo, I would say. What position is Red Elite? We are in the relegation zone. We're back into it because the clan that we passed won their last war, so they're back ahead of us, and I think we basically have to win Hindustan, which currently we are winning, in order to stay alive, and the other clan needs to lose. But at the moment I believe they have 7 2-stars and 1 3-star, so it's looking very good for them. It's looking like Red Elite are getting demoted. Well, I'm on my iPad, Brooks, but I have an application on my Windows PC that when I pull the gameplay into OBS, I can then draw on top of. So that's what we're doing with that. Again, I always love to see that you guys are communicating with each other in the chat as well, and helping each other with strategy. That's always great to see. Always great to see. Okay. Pulling everything back up here. I was just swapping across to Discord to see what was happening. I think we're pretty much set. As soon as these troops are ready, we will be in with the attack. I don't think we have to mess around too much, guys. 3 minutes. No point queen walking with level 10. Yeah, level 10 is quite low. Level 10 you might... It depends on the base you're going up against. Like, and it depends on the base itself. Like, it would have to be perfectly designed to use a lower queen. Speedy Raptor, we have 3 minutes, so no, I'm not going to gem it because it's 15 gems, and for 3 minutes, it's ultimately it's not worth it. %, if used hogs. Well, Hog Rider, you would know best. In general, do you think having the town hall on the outside of a war base is a good way of countering the wreck or a blimp? That's exactly why they do that, Liam. That is exactly why they do that. I do try and go back to the other questions as well, so hopefully I'll get to them. Hopefully you don't need to repeat it too many times. Because I do try and read them all. I really do, especially if they're like, you know, productive comments like yourselves. So 2 minutes, then we'll quickly go over the plan. Then we'll hit the base. Then we have another attack to get going. And then we have my Town Hall 12 CWL attack. Is the Town Hall 9 scene finished? No, absolutely not. Town Hall 9 is still a very popular place. Not within competitive Clash. Not within like the Clan War Leagues or the Champions War League. It's not really high enough to be in the competitive leagues, but in terms of in the game, it's very popular. A lot of people still love Town Hall 9. What time is it by you, Judo? Lisa, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing okay today. What time is it by you? It's just gone past 11 o'clock in the evening. Can you make a video of Town Hall 10 showing how to 3-star with low-level heroes? I can try, but ultimately it's getting the footage of that. So like my Town Hall 10, as you can see, I got 40 heroes, so I can't physically make that video with me, and because I'm in competitive clans, they all tend to have max heroes. But like I said to anyone, if you have low level heroes, it's really going to be on the base design itself. You can't just take out a wide variety of max bases with low level heroes. It's not going to happen. You might be able to take out the odd base, but so you have to adjust to the level of base. So you wouldn't be attacking a maxed out base. Is it worth upgrading the bat spells? Level 3 is as far as I can get them at Town Hall 10, but yes, if you're talking you're higher, then yes, it's definitely worth it. I'm loving the bat spells. He ain't got them to max, but I got the power potions. Yeah, power potion is where it's at for them. How high do you reckon? I'm currently Champ 2. Thanks all for the advice. Harry, what was your question? Sorry, I must have missed that. Maybe you asked it to people in the chat. Couple of Town Hall 10s. Can't get... Champ 2 is high if you've got Town Hall 10s in there, yeah. But our army is made. 1 baby dragon, is that enough? I believe so. I don't think we have to mess around too much more with that. Yeah, see what happens. Luca, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone that is just joining. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans content. If you hit the notification bell, you'll also be notified when any of my videos go live, but it will also mean that whenever my live streams go live, you get a notification, because the YouTube like notification service doesn't always give it to you if you're just a subscriber. You need to have hit that bell in order to have that. So here's the base that we are going to attack. We've got the army ready. I will quickly explain what it is that we're going to do, then we'll hit it live and start planning for our second attack. What's the best Town Hall 11 attack in your opinion? I'd say like Town Hall 10, 11, 12, the Lava Loon has got to be one of the best strategies. At Town Hall 11, Hog Riders are very good as well though, because you don't have that Giga Bomb to deal with, and that can be a major problem for Hogs. So Town Hall 11, the Hogs are actually very good. Lisa agrees there. Love the Hog Riders. Right, so this base, what is it that we're doing? Go get him, Sloth. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you for the support, everyone, on all of these streams we've had recently. They did nerf the bat spell, Hassan. They did, but it's still quite strong, especially at higher level. So that's why I take the bat spell in the CC, because that didn't get nerfed as much. Thomas, thank you so much. I appreciate that you're enjoying the stream. So yeah, we're going to do the drag bat, and you're going to see why it can still work, or hopefully you're going to see why it can still work. Now the good thing about this is that I'm going to get the 2-star no matter. Oh my word, what's going on? Who's attacking this base? I've got it called. Oh, it's Clarity. Okay, if he dares 3-star this base, I'm literally going to write on the stream here. I'm live, literally about to attack the base. I snooze. Snooze, you lose. I bet he 3-stars as well. And whoever, I think it was Hog Rider. Bulldog, welcome to the stream, my man. Hog Rider in the stream said he thinks that Hog Riders was a good attack for this base. If Clarity beats this base, man, I'm going to be gutted, because it means that essentially I'm not supposed to attack this base again, but I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to. I'm going to write in Discord here. Let's see what happens. Okay. I mean, he's lured the dragon out of the CC. The queen's going to get that, but his kill squad has gone down relatively quick. They've still done okay there. They've taken out the enemy queen, and they've taken out the CC. What you can see is the king's doing a good job here. What he needs to do is hog right into these wizard towers. He's got 2... Ooh, he's going to end up on the wizard towers. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure if he's going to get this, guys. Then we are going to attack it. But let's just see. The queen pops the ability, takes one wizard tower down here. Look, going to get the second one. That is huge. That is huge for the Hog Riders. Did you not flag it? Well, not in game, but I've called it. I've called it on the whatchamacallit? Called it on here, on War Match. I don't think he's got it. He's lost too many hogs there. It's going to be close though. He might get it. What army do you recommend Town Hall 9 trying to push? Witches crush at Town Hall 9. He's going to get it, guys. I'm going to attack the same base. Like, I don't believe this. I don't know what they want me to do, but I'm going to attack the same base. I'm not going to have a whole plan set up and then not attack the same base. This is crazy. I'm going to quickly ask them. He's lost on time because of that builder's hut. Ouch, you are right. Rate me. I didn't even see. That is going to be close. Hog Riders might. Ooh, he's got 30 seconds. Yeah. He will run out of time. 99% rip. You guys are going crazy. He's going to run out of time, yeah, I think. Ah, no, he's got it. Surely. No, he doesn't. His hogs are going to get caught up. It's going to be a 99%. Oh, man. The builder hut at 3 o'clock. Yeah, it's right there, look. It's right there. And he's not going to have the time. It's going to be so close. Wow. Well, no pressure then. 99%. And I've got to get it. Ouch, that's annoying. Poor guy. That's Clarity, who he was on the stream with us yesterday. 3 stars, very close. Okay. Okay. Well, there you go. Who was it? That, honestly, that is so funny. I think the guy's name, one of my subscribers there, was called Hog Rider, and he said you could 3-star. No, there he is. I said 98% with hogs. You did. That was exactly what I was going to say, is that Hog Rider said he was going to get 98%. So you were one off. You were one off. Right. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Kev, tell no one else to attack. Right. Leave a like, guys, on the stream. Let's get it. Let's wreck the base. Let's tell you the plan, and let's 3-star it and get on to the next. That was hilarious. That was absolutely hilarious. But we need to get moving. We need to get this base down. We've got 45 minutes to claim the next one. I've claimed it. I have claimed it. It's on Discord, which is what we use. Right. Let's focus now. Funny time is over. Focus, 3-star the base, get on to the next one. Right. So, plan of action for this first Town Hall 10 attack is that we're going to use the Dragbat. Now, you can see the Multi-Inferno at the top here is within range, but actually this sweeper pointing down to the south is going to do us a favour. So we're going to put a rage spell on top of the multi, followed by all of my bat spells and the freeze spell to quickly take that down. Now the air sweeper will do us a favour. I'm going to put the bats kind of down in this region so that they come down to these defences. If they get this air defence, archer tower, air defence, archer tower, that's pretty good value if they kind of sweep through this, which they should. I'm then going to put a baby dragon onto this dark elixir drill, which will then move down this way, followed by the king and a couple of wizards onto these buildings. Queen is going to be dropped in this location to come to the builder hut, but then ultimately into here. There are 4 Teslas in this area, which I'm hoping to get down, and then the king and queen should hopefully walk up to the top in order to hopefully get this air defense. That might be a bit of a push, but fingers crossed they can get that far. If not, it doesn't matter. I do have archers for the builder huts in the corner. That would have been beautiful if the 99% had the archer for that. I'll then put a dragon here in order to funnel these buildings, followed by the rest of them and the loons through this area. Stone slammer onto these side defences just to concentrate the fire of the dragons through. And the only thing really, the only sketchy part about this plan is this air defence. I could put a haste and try and push some loons in, but I'm kind of hoping that since I've taken down 3 of the air defence and a lot of the point defence, that my dragons will have enough firepower coming through in order to just finish off that air defence. So, wish me luck, guys. Let's get into it. Let's hope we can get the 100% instead of the 99. Let's quickly attack before someone else attacks live. And make sure we've got the right stuff. Freeze. Where is the CC going to be drawn from? Yes, we will be good with that. Right, let's get into it before someone else attacks. Boom, we're in. 30 seconds, time to focus, time to rip through this attack, then we will get focused onto the next one. So, rage is going to go in first. 1 rage for the bats, 1 for the dragons, and I need to put my bat spell down the bottom here. So rage goes in, followed by 6 bat spells, 7th, and the freeze. Boomf. Looks good. That goes out and the bats, look, they've came to 6 o'clock, which is exactly what we wanted. We didn't want them going up towards that multi. They need to get that air defense down though. Don't tell me they're not going to get that air defense. They didn't. Wow. That's not good. I mean, it's where we're bringing the dragons in from anyway, so we're not going to change the plan drastically here, but they should have got that. I would have pictured them getting that. Once the dragon, let's get the king, a couple of wizards, followed by the queen. Here, boom. That baby dragon has set the funnel up nice. King and wizards are doing a good job. Wizards are vulnerable to the Tesla, which is not ideal. Finally, the king does a good job there, and we're going to pop his ability in a sec. Get these Teslas, walk around, and then we're going to start the other portion. So let's get a dragon here to start. Just keeping an eye on the queen's ability. Baby dragon's doing fantastic down the bottom there. That is awesome. Oh, the queen has gone for the king. So let's get a couple in there, followed by the drags here, followed by loons. Let's get the slammer in here. Queen, keeping an eye on that ability. The one wizard, look at that one wizard up there by the Queen. That is going to snipe off that air defense. How insane would that be? Let's get the rage in. Queen, keeping an eye on that ability. Look, she's going to get the air defense. Oh, the wizard has lured the dragon. That is so unlucky. That wizard would have popped that air defense, and that would have been beautiful. Right, unfortunate that the dragon set off that black air bomb, but we should still be okay. Oh, if the wizard had got through and got that air defense, this was GG all day long. That was GG. We're going down quickly here because of that expo. A black air bomb goes off and our dragons are off at the side here. Given that they've got to come through a dragon, come through an expo and get to an air defense, it's going to be a fail, guys, unfortunately. Man. And it wasn't as good as the Hog Rider attack. What went wrong there then? I thought that looked good. We missed the air defense at the bottom, which was huge. That obviously wasn't very good. King and Queen got great value. Funnel of the dragons could have been better. Obviously this area, the dragons went off to the side. Man, all I seem to get is like 90+% 2-stars at the minute. Just falling short. Funnel of the dragons wasn't good. I needed a dragon up the top there. Right. Let's watch it back and get into the second one. So Funnel of the Dragons onto this side wasn't very good. Yeah, and we didn't get this air defense either. Let's watch it back. And another thing, I fully expected the dragon in the CC to be lured down to my dragons to take them out with the rage spell. Yeah, and then that wizard would have got that air defense. That would have even been GG from there. Right, Bats took that out well. Sweeper just pushes them off this air defense. I can't believe they didn't get that. I thought for sure they were getting that air defense. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Right, Baby Dragon onto that Dark Elixir drill. That worked perfect. Obviously, we knew that the freeze before bat spells. No, Stuart, it's sometimes... I guess I could have in that situation, you're right. In majority of situations, because of the nerf to the lower levels, you want to put the bats before the freeze. But in that situation, I had more than enough. I could have put the freeze before the bats in that one, you're right. But in majority of situations, you actually want the bats before the freeze because of the delay that they caused in the bats coming out from the spell. I'll explain it in a second, but in majority of situations, you put the bats before the freeze. King and Queen did a great job. Look at this wizard. Look at this wizard. I thought he was going to get that air defense. How close were we to luring out the CC? Let's have a look. So we wanted the dragon to come down this way to my dragons. I mean, look at this air defense that didn't go down. It's whooping on my loons and the baby drag. I mean, that in itself does so much damage. Obviously, I had the funnel made here with the slammer, but I needed a baby drag or something in here to take out this and make sure that these dragons came in here. That's what we needed. That is what we needed. So main learning points for this one is should have created a funnel here to keep these dragons coming through onto the defenses. That didn't work out very well. And that's it. I don't think there was anything else. You have to be really quick on the freeze. You've got the set. Yeah, so I'll show you in a second. I'll show you in a second. Bats didn't do enough. You're right, the bats didn't do enough, but I don't think it was a bad idea having the bats. It's just that it was unfortunate they didn't get that air defense. I don't think it was a bad idea. It got lured by the drags, but went for the whiz, yeah. Yeah, it's strange. It's strange. It is what it is. We didn't get it. I'm not worried. This is just a random spin, guys. This is just having fun. So, let's have a look at the bat spell. Oh, it doesn't even tell you. So basically there was a nerf and the bat spell, the first set of bats is now delayed, especially at the lower levels. So that's why you drop the bats before the freeze, because of that delay. That's why. In that situation, I agree, I could have put the freeze down before the bats because the length of the freeze, they only had one splash to take out. But if there was a splash and a lot of other, like maybe a second splash, other things, you want the bats in before the freeze, trust me. And yeah, Kev, we're clutching at straws with it. You're absolutely right. We're clutching at straws. It is literally how quick you can get them in. Right. So we missed base 11. That, you know, kind of stinks. Have someone... I mean, look, we have so many people. We have Town Hall 12s, Town Hall 11s. We're not worried about losing this war or anything, guys. I can kind of do what I want, to be honest. Why don't you upgrade your walls? Because I'm upgrading my defenses. Solid plan, good effort, unlucky. Thank you, Crazy Imp. I think, yeah, it was good. It was alright. It just didn't quite come off. Didn't quite come off. Reeves was late? No, I don't think it was. I don't think it was. I'm just coming back over the things, but we've had that discussion. It's you know, 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, to be honest with you. It really doesn't matter. Where am I going? War match. Let's see that this base isn't called. Then we will get into it. So, no, it's not called. So, I might actually be the only Town Hall 10 left to attack here. Let's have a look. Whatever, the caller's not working. Let's just claim it on here. I might be the last Town Hall 10. In fact, I think I am. Riven has one more actually, and Regret, so he's probably planning another Hog Rider attack. How do you use Dragbat against multi-infernos? You just basically have to freeze them. You do live wars all the time? And not all of the time. I've been doing it because of the clan war leagues this week, but I don't always do them. Right, we need a plan for this base. I've got nothing at the minute. So let's have a look at the attack that did happen on the base. Let's see if we think it nearly worked, if we can adapt it. Let's see what happens. Safe 2 stars at Town Hall 10. Maybe like the Bow Witch is what you were saying. Bow Witch is a safe 2-star strategy. So what happens here? He uses a queen charge into Hog Riders. Use Hogs, place bottom left. Yeah, I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying. Let's watch this replay and see what we think. See what you guys think about adjusting it. All 12s. Judo, I must be local to you. Yeah, maybe. We often get a few people from up the north of England on the streams. I like this baby dragon at the top here to set that funnel. Works very nicely, just you know, creating that. Let's just skip through this. So we have Teslas down here. I'm assuming the other Teslas are here by the Town Hall as well. So we've got a big Tesla farm there. Southwest for me. Oh, Southwest lovely, Harry. I've been down Cornwall quite a few times and it is very nice. Hogs come in there, yeah. So we've got a big Tesla farm. Obviously, wow, we've got 2 giant bombs there as well. That's good to know though, because if we can take that out, obviously he does relatively well with the hogs here, to be honest. Just obviously stalls down to the end. Yeah, it is nearly 23:30. You're right. So he used hogs. Let's kind of look at it and see if we think there's a different strategy. So, what one of my subscribers said there was coming in from like bottom wrecker through this area in order to get multi, queen, CC, probably then hogging this area in front of the kill squad. But is there anything else that might work against this base? I do like that idea. I do think it's a good idea. What I could do is send a slammer in here, which would go Tesla, would break these walls. Tesla would take out them Teslas, break this, set the funnel on either side, push my heroes in here to get the queen and the CC, potentially wizard towers if I had a big enough funnel. Or maybe even just a golem here and a golem here, take a big wide funnel, slam it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I can see it now, guys. Let's get this cooked up. So we want 2 golems because we want that wide funnel. Plenty of wizards to help. Let's take like 10 wizards. Don't need any wall breakers. How many hogs does that give us? 28 hogs. Let's just start cooking that up. Then we need What do we need? We need 1, 2, 3. Let's take 4 heals. Poison in the CC. Do we need a freeze or anything like that? No. Just maximize on heals. Hog from this area is probably best. I think I know what I'm doing here, guys. Or do we just use the Wrecker? The Slammer would be good, but the Wrecker would be equally as good for these Teslas and giant bombs. Ah no, the Wrecker clearly doesn't work. The Town Hall's there. What am I talking about? So we need the Slammer to come in onto this Tesla to take down the Town Hall, open this wall compartment. Yeah, I like this plan. We want to make sure we get this wall compartment open though. That's the bit we need open. Where are the Teslas specifically? Yeah, this is just normal Clan Wars, but I have my Town Hall 12 Clan War League attack right after this one. So we'll jump across the Red Elite and we'll do our attack over there after this. I love Lava Loon, but I don't always think it's the best. Yeah, I mean, it is base specific, isn't it? So Tesla's there would open that wall compartment would come to here. Yeah, that could work. Or if we placed it, let's have a look at that. We placed it onto this Tesla here. It would then come down to this Tesla here. Might then go to the Wizard Tower. I think it would, because the other Teslas are here. So if I could bring it Stone Slammer here, I'd have to activate the Tesla first. So maybe a wall breaker, one wall breaker to come into here, just to activate them Teslas. Slammer would come down to here, move to this wall, so it would come from here to here to here, break open all of this. That's what we need. I suggest a baby dragon for cleanup. Zach, I will definitely be doing that, especially on this top side. You've seen how effective that baby dragon was for that. In fact, I might bring my hogs in for there. Let's see, what do we need on cleanup though? Do we need anything on the inside of the base? We can't get the king necessarily unless we got over to here. We might get the king. We might hit fortunate. We might hit fortunate and get the king. I think probably Valkyries in the CC are better as well because of this open space here. So I think maybe 2 Valkyries and 3 ballers. Take a mixture of them both. Yeah, let's do that. I think the best attack strategy at Town Hall 10 is Hogs, Don. Yeah, I do. We'll get to the cleanup in a second. Stuart says yes, Valkyries. I agree. I think... Let's have a look. At Town Hall 10, we have... What do we have? That allows us 35. I'm pretty sure it's like 3 ballers and 2 Valkyries. Then you get a bit of a miss. The Valkyries basically run ahead of the ballers, and then you can go from there. Evan says, I agree, Valkyries. Do we just go all Valkyries? Defense close. What are you saying there? That's what I said. Defense close to get some good chain value. Did someone mention the Electro Dragon? Is that... Are we talking Valkyries? How long will you be streaming for? I don't know, maybe another hour or so. We've got my CWL attack. Valks would be good. Why are you not upgrading some walls? You have max loot. Yeah, I can. To be honest, I just war on this account. I don't farm anymore. I just war. So I've got a couple of things I need to upgrade. Like I think my Pecker I need to upgrade. I still have the clone to get to max level, but it doesn't really give me any value because I can only clone loons or I only use it for loons. So yeah, I don't care about this account. I just use it for war now. Valks would be good. Yeah, let's I don't know. I think maybe the ballers is a good option as well. We got 37 minutes by the way, guys. Just in case we can like reach this as well. So the Valks, 2 Valks and 3 ballers. That's what we're gonna go for. That's what we're gonna go for. So we need Slammer, 2 Valks, ballers and poison, please. Boomf. Then what have we got? Someone was saying baby dragon for cleanup. Why would the baby dragon necessarily be better? You may as well do your upgrade walls. People will be... Yeah, I'll do them, yeah. Honestly, I don't care about walls, but yeah, I should do them because they do help in a way, don't they? Like, it's one level below, but they will help. So I will do them. Baby dragon's not bad for cleanup, to be honest, because there are a lot of trash buildings on the outside that I need to get rid of. Like, yeah, baby dragon will, like, crush this area here, but, I mean, wizards will take that down pretty quickly as well, though. Like, I don't think necessarily the baby dragon offers more value than 2 wizards on this base. The only inside buildings are the clan castle could be an issue if I clear around with the hogs and I didn't get the clan castle with my kill squad. King's altar as well, but again, wizards coming into this area. Mouse isn't working. Wizards coming into this area. Could get that. The only building is the clan castle, so I might drop, like, instead of a baby use form, yeah, I might take some. Let's have a look at the live attack. I might take some minions. It is clarity. It is clarity. So this is the Town Hall 10 guy you've seen earlier on. He's been in. Oh, he was on the stream with us just the other night, actually. 2 goblins are better. Yeah, Crazy Imp. Actually, I'm going to do that. You are absolutely right, because there's a lot of the gold storages and things on the outside of the base will definitely be better for the goblins. So I am going to do that. Thank you for your feedback there. Right, what's happening here then? So he's lured the CC, he's got the enemy queen down straight away, does have some Teslas that have popped down in this area. He's going to use the Lalo though, so assumably he's coming around this area, given that the sweeper points down. Ah, there's a sweeper here though, I didn't even see that one. Yeah, so it's difficult actually, no matter which way he comes in from here. He's lost his kill squad, queen's going to go down in a second, but does get good value on that side. Does decide to come around from this area, but he is then going to hit this sweeper at the back end of the base. Queen didn't quite get as good value over on that side, so he might struggle getting over to that far side, especially with the multi-inferno. Hasn't put the Grand Warden in yet, obviously saving onto that to try and get it to follow the loons. It's sometimes difficult to get it to do that. You've seen the Grand Warden AI on my streams as well. I was just about to say, gonna have to press that ability to tank through the ego, but this sweeper is causing all sorts of problems here, and it's not going to work out for him. It is going to be a defense on that one. Queen didn't quite get into that area in order to get that sweeper, which is assumingly what he wanted. I don't really want to drop another wizard, because I think there are a lot of trash buildings on the outside that I need to clean. So I think maybe 3 gobs and a minion is actually good. Baby drag is cleanup, not a funnel. Yeah, it would be for cleanup. You're right. I knew that. I knew that's what you meant. But I don't think it offers more value than like 2 wizards and 2 goblins. It's the HG legend. Welcome to the stream. You bring a rage for the Valks and Bowlers? I plan to, yeah. I plan to. Just for that middle section when they get in there. Then let's have a quick look. Sorry guys, I just bumped my mic. I hope that didn't mess the audio up too much. 6 wizards at most? Dude, I'm taking 2 golems here. So I'm going to need a few wizards to quickly make the funnel here, because there's 2 layers of building. Is there... I could use a bowler bounce on some of these, I bet. Let's look at it better and see if we can get a bowler bounce onto any of these. What am I looking for? I'm looking where the skelly traps are. That's what we're looking for here. Are the skelly traps in the base? Do we need to take a second to poison for the skelly traps? Oh, you talking to someone on here? That's fine. Where are the skelly traps? Dragon in the CC. Poison on there. Amy Nicole, welcome to the stream. What's this Toxic Rabbits clan? Yeah, what is this place? What is this place? Good to see you here, Amy. Thank you for tuning in over on Twitch. Good to see people on both platforms. Ballers would work. I'm going to look at that a bit closer in a second and see if there's any we can get good bounce value for. So there are skellies on this area, but my kill squad, my Valks, will take that down. So actually I don't think for the Hog Riders... there are skellies on the back end there. 1 set of skellies though, and it's where the Hog Riders are going to end up. Honestly, I don't think a poison is needed. I don't think the second poison is needed. We'll get better value from like a freeze spell, definitely. How are you, Judo? I'm doing very well, thank you. Just jumping on, getting my live attacks done. 30 minutes left. I was going to say 3 hours, but wow. They've taken the lead over us as well. What the heck's gone on here? They're not going to win, but wow, they just 3-starred one of our 12s. Good on them. Fair play. Fair play. Let's hope we can get the 3 stars here. First attack didn't work out. Yeah, I think probably the freeze spell is the best option here. Unless there's somewhere we can get good value from an earthquake, the freeze is going to be the best. Let's have a look. Could we get value anyway? See, like the freeze spell, like see in this area we could freeze this archer tower, this expo, this archer tower. Like even that in itself is pretty good value. Or like down here, look. We could freeze a couple of these buildings as the hogs are coming through, and that would definitely help out. Yeah, I think the freeze is the best option. Can we create the funnel a little better with a bowler? Is there anywhere we can bounce, get good value? No, essentially no. If I'm taking golems, no, it's not worth it. It's actually not worth it. I'm better off just taking the golems, taking the slammer for that area to break open all of this. I don't see anywhere where I can get massive value from a bowler. Not the bowler, says Joel. Nowhere to bounce. Yeah, Lisa. I just thought with all the trash buildings on the outside, it was worth a closer look. That's not better value. Thank you for the feedback on that one. Queen next to the town hall. That's why it's not a. Oh, you on about the other one? Addy Gaming, welcome to the stream. 1 golem, 1 wrecker. I'm getting mixed up between attacks here. I'm assuming you're talking of the other attack. Just catching up on the chat, guys. Sorry, because I do try and read all of them. And obviously, if you guys give me feedback on my attacks, I will definitely be looking at that. Can be done by mass miners. Would you ever think of using witches? No, I don't think so. Especially not with this base. Moderator Elite, welcome to the stream as well. Level 8 Barbarian. We have the troops. Like I said, 2 Valkyries and 3 Bowlers work well because the Valks run in front of the Bowlers and then essentially they protect them and you get that bounce value. Plus, if there's the skelly traps in that area, which we know there is, we can then get pretty good value from that as well. So that's cool. That's cool. Are you going to drop heal spell to your kill squad? I don't think so. I don't think I'm going to. I think I'll just keep it on the hogs. Thanks for welcoming you. I try my best to. Right. Let's have a look, because we don't want anyone nabbing this base before us. Let's see if we can get this down. Let's think a little bit closer about the heal spells. So, if we're bringing the hogs in from... What's happening with my mouse? Bringing the hogs in from here, we're going to need a heal spell, probably early on here, actually, in terms of the 2 bomb towers and the multi. We don't want to just lose a load of hogs straight away. We know there's 2 giant bombs here. As they come through, we might even have this wizard tower down. If not, we're going to lose a couple of hogs there that then come back over. Assume probably here, getting to this area, then 1 here as well. Yeah, I think we're going to need all 4 with the hogs. Keep it for the hogs, just drop rage. Yeah, I agree, Moderator Elite. Mini Queen Walk could be an idea, but... How is CWL going on your main account? Jack Lewis, we are going to jump across to that right after this attack and get my attack on there done. So, yeah, it should be done. My channel has died down since the old days? I don't think so, Zach. I don't know if you've been around my channel much, but maybe I've had odd videos that have taken off. But my channel's doing better than it ever has. And obviously I know. I see the numbers each and every day. Worthy Beast, thank you so much. Where are the hidden Tesla? They're all at the top here. There's 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. You know what we forgot, guys? We've got a wall breaker to activate that Tesla. We need to activate that Tesla. Honestly, I don't want to drop any more wizards. I think if anything, we'll just drop another hog. 26 hogs is still probably more than enough. So wall breaker just to activate the Tesla. Then I actually might get rid of a goblin and take another wizard. I think that's better value. You think all goblin? Long live EG. That is all. John, welcome to the stream. Use goblins. Yeah, I'm going to take 2 of them, but I don't know. How many... I need to get my attack in, by the way, very quickly, because, yeah, you're right, there are a lot of buildings on the outside the gobs would be good for. Yeah, we're just going to go with the wizards. Whatever. Mr. Tactical Dude, welcome to the stream. Right, we need to get the attack in, because if someone else needs to hit this, we need to get it done straight away. So, I am going to basically go over the attack, what we're going to do, then we're going to attack live. So here we go, guys. Second live attack of this stream. We have a Tesla farm up to the top here by the town hall. So what we're going to do is we're going to activate this Tesla by sending a wall breaker in to this area. Once that's activated, we will send the stone slammer into that, which will then move down to this Tesla here before moving to the wizard tower. Before we've done that, sorry, we will have a golem onto this mortar with some wizards and a golem onto this mortar with some wizards, followed by the king and queen, so that when the stone slammer breaks and my Valkyries and bowlers come out, I have the rage spell here to get the queen, poison the CC, my king and queen continue to come into the base. As soon as I can't alter that outcome, I have all of my hog riders coming in to this area with a heal spell, a couple of extra onto this mortar, heal spell, heal down to this area, and finally a heal on the back end. That is the plan. Wish me luck. Let's hope that it works out. 26 hogs. Boom. Let's just go for it, guys. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So, golem. Wall breaker. There's that Tesla we talked of. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Let's get the king. Let's get the queen. And I don't think we have to worry about this anymore at this point. Come on, Slammer. You need to get onto that wizard tower. You need to break that wall, which it's done. Gets onto the wizard tower. This is beautiful. Oh, that is so good value. Such good value. Rage. Get the poison there as well. That was fantastic. That was beautiful. That worked out so well, guys. That really did. I think we start the hogs any second. I'm just kind of letting the... let's start them. Ooh, nearly missed the queen's ability. We nearly missed the queen's ability. That would have been awful. That would have been awful. Clean up, clean up. Let's get them in. Oh, we might need to use a freeze down in this area. Let's use it to try and help them hogs. I don't want to use this heal just yet, but I'm going to. This is wrecked. This is absolutely wrecked, guys. Absolutely crushed. Skelly trap pulled as well. Yes, it was. That was insane. That, oh my word, that got so much value at the start of the bait. That stone slammer to take down them Teslas worked so well. Finally, a 3-star live on stream. It has been a good few days. It's been a good few days. I've kept getting 2 stars. Obviously, the first attack there, you seen it was what, 95% or something. Just didn't get the funnel right. That one is boom. Annihilated. Let's watch it back, because again, I always watch back. We give feedback on the attacks, see what we could have improved, but honestly, that one was insane. Worked beautifully. Let's see what we could have improved. Thank you all for the kind messages. Stone Slammer OP. It got brilliant value there, but we knew it would. Nice job, good job. 3-star hype going out. The emojis are flying in there as well. Beautiful stuff. Nice job. Finally a 3-star. Yes. Let's review it back though. Let's see if we could have improved. The momentum, I've talked about this in recent days, the momentum of that kill squad was huge, and getting the funnel created here and here before the slammer came in just meant that my king and queen could merge in with my Valks and bowlers here to get so much value. Now that wall breaker was, honestly, that was OP to keep the slammer directly onto that wizard tower, because essentially you'll see all of these walls break. We needed that, otherwise we wouldn't have got the king and queen into this area. Rage spell, I obviously had to adjust a little bit to get over by the Valks and the bowlers. They take down that skelly trap as well, and the king and queen got so much value, it was insane. I've talked as well in recent days that you want to get your hogs in to protect your kill squad. So again, I could wait here and get a little bit more value, but there's no point. All I have is 2 abilities to press. It's not like I have to drop troops. I just have to keep an eye on them abilities. Did nearly miss the queen ability, but we got it. Wow, we got all of them splash damage defenses. I mean, the hogs were all set at that stage. There was nothing going to stop them. With 4 heal spells, I could have definitely swagged some stuff there as well. Decided to use the freeze here just because I didn't quite want to commit the heal spell just yet. Not until this pack of hogs started coming across, because I thought that was a bigger pack of hogs. Worked out beautiful though. King finally coming through as well. Got this 1 hog that was left over. That was for cleanup if needed, but I thought let's take out that mortar and it keeps a good spread on the hog riders, which it did. Wizards in from the top, cleaning all of that. Honestly, I don't think there's anything that could have went better on that attack. That was awesome. John, thank you so much for that. Timing with the heroes is what needs to be watched. Yeah, I guess I could have you know, I could have easily missed the queen's ability there, but what do you mean by momentum? I mean getting through the base quick. That is what I mean by momentum. That was beautiful. Yes, it was. Held the Bee-King ability a little, but it was still worth it in the end. Yeah, I could have potentially used it earlier, but essentially once that multi went down, the barbarians weren't then vulnerable to it. Beautiful stuff, beautiful stuff. So we got 1 3-star. I'm happy with that. We are going to move across to my Town Hall 12 and get the 3-star there, hopefully. But we might as well see what the rest of this war holds in terms of live attacks. Riven coming in. You've heard him on voice. He was on voice with me just before. Getting it done here. And I'm glad that I finally got a 3-star. It's been a couple of days since we had a 3-star on stream there, so I'm glad you guys were able to witness that, because it's been a good few days. Bats did a beautiful job there, and there's still a lot of them, but coming over to that multi, it is going to be a little bit of an issue, and I'm not sure that they're going to get through this. He does have a lot of loons, and he's just got to hope that he can get them air defense quick enough. He's actually gained a lot in that final couple of seconds. He might be okay here. Might be okay. Dragons are going down quick. The queen goes down. They're going to get caught on the ice golem. This air defense is going to wreck the attack. Unfortunately, it is not going to be a 3. Noob Deplore Clash, thank you so much. Yeah, that base was crushed. That base was crushed. I kind of want to open the clan chat and see what people are saying, but I don't like to, just in case people are chatting through stuff that they don't want to be seeing live. That was awesome. I might do a video watching and breaking down that attack a little bit more. But this war is pretty much won now. Because of that 3-star, we still have, I think... I mean, this is a random spin, so if they want to dip, I guess they can dip. But we still have a Town Hall 10, so I'm pretty sure we'll just take that out. And then 1 Town Hall 11, which we still have Town Hall 11 attackers. Then Town Hall 12s. We need the 2-star on that base, and it's GG really, because what can they get? 1 star there, they could dip. Yeah, I don't know. It's close. It's a close war. Maybe we'll jump back across and see how things are looking. What's your clan judo and how do I apply? I have a few clans. The best way is to go onto my Discord, and then you can see my clans from there. Basically, there's a room within my Discord that says Judo Sloth Clans, and then you can join whatever clan you wish to from there, or apply anyway. They're highly competitive clans, so obviously you can't just kind of rock up and get in. Right, I'm happy with that. That was awesome. We took it down. Let's quickly watch it back in case anyone else is just joining in, because that was a heck of an attack. Lisa, I'm sorry, I don't have the bot set up for that. We got a live attack. Is it us? Yes, it is. We might as well watch it. And it's 12v12. I'm a maxed Town Hall 11. Then you can probably apply for any of these clans. You could apply for Red Elite. You could apply for Toxic Rabbits. You could apply for Crunch Time. It all depends on how far you want to get in the game. But they are highly competitive clans, so... Anyway, we have a Queen Charge Miner coming in. Let's see what happens. So yes, Stuart, your best is to go on my Discord and have a look. Oh. You need Discord for any of these clans, so you'll have to get Discord if you want to join. Theo, welcome to the stream. I'll show you my attack in a second. We got 1 3-star and we got 95% 2-star something in the second. Now we have my Town Hall 12 attack coming up. So, Queen Charge Miners. Looking good here. Looking good. Has the jump spell and the Queen controlled in. King has done a wonderful job on the outside. Where is the Grand Warden going? That's not what we want. Why is the Grand Warden following the King, man? I mean, you're standing there next to the Queen. What are you doing? Queen still has the ability, so she's going to do alright. Hopefully she can get that eagle relatively soon, but he has had to start the miners. Not afraid of that Town Hall. The miners will be able to sweep through there quite easily. Queen needs to take that jump. One healer pulls itself over to the miners. Oh man, this attack just hasn't gone his way in terms of AI. Queen is finally going to take that jump, going to get the wizard tower and the eagle, but unfortunately his miners have gone down very quick. Gets the Town Hall, but he's lost a lot of miners there, and unfortunately it is not going to happen. Queen still has the ability, going to get probably into the 70%, but that's going to be as far as we get, unfortunately. I just joined the stream, so I have no clue what happened. I'll show you my attack in a second, Theo. My 3-star, because I feel it was a nice 3. Let's back out of this, because it's not going to be... it's not going to... Oh, Clarity's going in again. He's dipping on this one, though. He's dipping on this 10. Look at all them loons. We've got 2 hounds at the bottom, just tanking nothing. Just like chilling down there, doing what they do best. Loons are going down quick with the Queen still alive. Oh no. Oh no. That is not great. Right, let's show you my attack for Theo. He's been a good supporter of the channel. Judo, your attack was beautiful. Hog Rider, thank you so much. You were talking about me using the hogs on that first attack as well. And yeah, we used it on the second and we got it done. So here you go, Theo. Created that funnel, used the wall breaker to set off the Teslas, which worked out fantastic. Slammer came in, opened up all of these wall compartments. Honestly, I think this is one of the best planned out attacks I've done in recent times, just because of the momentum I gained here with the King Queen coming in. Yeah, Rickman, that base is OP, huh? We need to copy it. So the Slammer kill squad gets fantastic value, a lot more value than I expected, because the heroes then step up and get all of these splash damages, which is a complete bonus. I had planned that the Hog Riders would have to potentially take them out, but as it happens, the Hogs didn't have to. Oh, so the Hogs took out the top Inferno, sorry. Still got all the splash on the bottom though. Oh, I see what you were saying before when you said King's ability early. It was, huh? Because that Wizard Tower got a good few shots onto the King. It was a little bit early. Oh, congrats, Theo. That's awesome. Even a max tower can be relatively easily 2-starred. Yeah, Joel, you think? You think? Then when you see... you make me like playing Clash of Clans again, Scott. That is awesome. If my streams help to bring more people back to Clash, then that is just superb. Boom. So there you go, Theo. There is my attack done and dusted. We're going to jump off to my Town Hall 12, guys. We have the CWL attack. And from there, I'll probably jump back at the end and we'll let you know the score. But as it stands, I think Toxic Rabbits are going to get this. Absolutely. I can't see a way that they won't. So what I am going to do, guys, is pull up the technical screen whilst we swap over to my Town Hall 12. And then, boom, my Town Hall 12 will be attacking live. Let's get it done. Alrighty guys, we're back. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe for all of my Clash of Clans content, and if you haven't already, be sure to hit the notification bell so that you get notified when any of my videos or live streams hit. Fantastic. I swapped accounts, Theo. I swapped to my Town Hall 12. I don't know why I'm in the habit of doing that. I should maybe just take out the gameplay. But essentially, it's just hiding my email address. But it's pretty easy to find my email address. I mean, it's on my YouTube, so I don't know why I do that. But I don't know. I just feel... I don't know. I just hide my email. Anyway, let's see how it's going for Red Elite. So again, we are kind of bottom of the pack, as you will. But we're beating Hindustan right now. We had a 3-star from Hoon at the top here, 2-star from Clash Lord, a 2-star from the Stig. Yes, they've got 2 stars and a 1-star, so we're winning at the moment. So we need to make sure that my attack doesn't mess up, essentially. Right, so we might as well show you Hoon's attack real quick. He smashed this base, absolutely crushed it, and it was beautiful to watch. So you can see getting the funnel created very nicely for that queen charge. Has to end up committing a lot into this area, but essentially he needed to get this down. So he uses the initial freeze, doesn't get through that wall because of this bomb, didn't quite have that test wall breaker, so has to commit another freeze, but it's worth it to get our queen into this area. Obviously he has to do that. King walking down the side to take out all of this. Now this is looking good, look. So we've carved out the bottom section of the base. Queen has taken down the multi. She's taken down the enemy queen. King actually got pretty good value on that side and ended up luring the CC troops for that queen to take out. So at this point, man, it is a good start, isn't it? He's then going to Lalo the rest of the base. Now, if you look at the sweepers, we have one pointing down this way, but basically that's not doing anything, and one pointing this way. So, where's he going to Lalo from? He's going to Lalo straight into the town hall, really, isn't he, guys? There's no other way to do it. And then merge into this side as well to get the pathing correct. Queen gets the eagle. This is why I want to start practicing my queen charges more. I mean, look at the value that Hoon got here. All of this is gone. Boom. And the queen continues to live on. Meanwhile, the Lalo comes in, not afraid that we're not going to get the 2-star. Town Hall is going to go down in a second. Does he have an earthquake? Oh, activates it with the pups coming through, which is good. Enemy base 1 got wrecked. Yeah, we need to win this war, but I still think we're going to get demoted. Unfortunately, just hasn't quite happened for us. So he does lose out on this top. A couple of loons are going to come up here and be distracted a little bit. But look at all of the loons he has coming through. Takes out that multi, getting down to it. Finally pops the loons out of the slammer. Has one final haste to get onto that wizard tower. And from here, I mean, it was just beautiful. I like it, queen charge hogs, and yeah, I do like the queen charge. I'm just not very good at it myself, so I need to practice a bit more. So that's how the situation is right now in terms of this final one. This is the one that really, like, Hindustan are a well-known clan, so if we could beat them, it'd be awesome. But let's have a look. So this base is called by Michael. This one's actually kind of called by Hoon. So I kind of don't want to take it because essentially he got the 3 there. He kind of deserves to call whatever base he wants. What other ones are called? Nothing else. So we can essentially choose anything else at this point. So what I am going to do is quickly scout through, see if there's anything that for like my go-to strategies I think might work. That's a fairly common base, but I still don't feel that confident getting it. We could do a kill squad into the town hall area and try and Lalo the back end of it. Base number 9. Ooh, this is interesting. Weepers both pointed this way to protect the town hall, but we got 3 air defense at the back end here. We could try and bat bomb it, but you know, if we've frozen raged over that wizard tower, we'd get relative value here. Wall breaker in there so that my king and queen could still get in and get the town hall. then try and Lalo the back end. But again, not a huge fan of it. Let's just... I am going to skip through the bases, so I appreciate you guys might see something, but I'm going to quickly skip through and see if there's... I don't like these bases, but I know we have people in the clan that can 3-star them. I was looking earlier, and I think it was base number 3 I like the look of. I think it was base 3. I mean, this one, look, we could get a blimp quite easily into here. Get the multi, the queen, the air defense. That would work quite well in terms of we should be able to get this out with the CC. Then we could maybe wall break into here. Sui Heroes in here. Lalo up from here. Might work. That might work. Let's keep that in the back of our minds against base number 2, because I think that might be an okay base. What the heck is this? I don't think this was the base I was looking at. I mean, we can snipe that town hall quite easily from the outside of the base, so Sui Heroes would be probably best to just take out the town hall in this situation. Maybe even a queen charge on this one. Sweepers here, here, but the air defense are out of the way. Yeah, down here. If we could get the queen to attack the town hall here and walk down this way, we could get her into this channel and basically try and take out a lot of this. Now, I'm not great at the queen charge, but this base does look pretty good for it. Go Electron. Yeah, I might. Had to start a match up for the next AWL. Oh, best of luck with that. Best of luck with that. I am thinking there's Tesla here and here, which is not ideal. What range is that single Inferno? If we like drop the queen here, she could take this, 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 but we need to make the funnel here to force her down this way. Then we'd need like the king here in order to force her into this channel as well. That's where we'd need her, but that's a lot of damage. She might even go down. She'd have archer tower, cannon, archer tower, queen, expo, sorry. Yeah, that might be too much damage for a queen charge. Queen charge for sure. I think it might be too much damage, guys. I think that might actually be too much for her. Yeah, that's fine, Lisa. I try my best to remove the comments and things as well. If we get trolls in here, I try my best to just remove them as well. Oh, let's have a look at the other bases as well. Before we start focusing in on a base, let's have a look at them. This is relatively similar. Is this the same base we attacked on the first day? Remember we bat-bombed a base up here? It's not, because there's wizard towers here, which makes it nigh on impossible to do. But it's not too dissimilar to the base we attacked initially. Only 2 more bases to look at. I mean, if you didn't get the 2-star on this base, you just want to quit. We need to win this war to essentially maybe stay up, so I'm not going to attack a base that I don't have a possibility of getting the 3. I'll be going for the safe 2, obviously, but I'm going to be picking a base that I think I could potentially get a 3 on. Honestly, even though the town hall's on the outside there, I still don't like this base. The base before, yeah, I'm gonna go back to it. I think that's the one we'll go for. I'm still not convinced the charge is gonna be the best option though. Yeah, we've seen that base. Was it base 3? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So let's have a look at this. I just want to double check Discord that yeah, I'm actually going to jump out of there. Jump in there just in case anyone anyone decides to join the voice chat. Right. I mean, with the town hall on the outside, I think he's got 2 Teslas here. I think that's the only reason for having that one wall piece. To basically make sure that that area is not vulnerable. So that has to be funneled, one way or the other. Just looking around the base and seeing what we could do here. I mean, we could start the queen. No, ideally, I think it's best to try and get that town hall with the queen. An E-drag at 12 can funnel nicely, maybe. I was just looking at that, but I don't think it'll get great value. This'll go down before it actually gets anywhere near the air defense, and then I think it'll just go down. I don't think it'll get that good a value to commit 30 troop space. Yes, obviously you guys are assuming that this is the base you want. Queen at 6, just take a blimp with max loons for when it pops. I mean, you might be right, you know. If I just put a slammer onto this, the slammer would go straight into the town hall, and the slammer actually takes it down. I've seen a slammer take down a town hall. Yes, it's got an inferno, but if I had like Valks on there, they would then shred this. Like if I just put a slammer, let's just hear me out, guys. First time watching the live stream, I'm loving it, helping me learn stuff. Scott, thank you so much. That's what these streams are about. I would Electron from left Inferno at 10. Yeah, but you're not gonna get the queen. You're not gonna get, like, I don't know what. So let's have a look at that for a second. So we'd get the single, we'd get the air defense, we'd get this, potentially this if we're lucky. Okay. That then means we can send the heroes round to here. I mean, this is what I was thinking. If I put waste of a slammer in your opinion? Well, hear me out on this one. Because a blimp, it's going to be a waste of a blimp if I come into this area. But this would be a sacrificial slammer. Slammer onto the mortar. Even if a Tesla pops, if I earthquake here, Slammer's coming in to the town hall. Slammer gets whatever value it can. I then freeze all of these defenses. Yeah, and Valkyries wipe this out. Just by themselves. You could take out the Eagle and CC with Skelly and Rage. Oh, I'm not going to do that. No way. It's risky with that Wizard Tower there as well. That's way too risky. I haven't done that in ages, but thank you for the suggestion. You can pop her with Skelly if the Wiz Tower is distracted. Pop what, sorry? I think the slammer onto that is not a bad idea. That essentially will get me the queen, it gets me the funnel made here a bit, and it gets me the Giga Bomb. Mortar is in range 2. Oh, of the Skelly spell? Yeah, I'm not doing that Skelly spell thing. No, that is not happening. And yeah, you're right, the mortar is well within range. Honestly, I don't think that's too bad. Slammer with Valks gets me the queen, the CC, an Archer Tower, a Wizard Tower, and the Giga Bomb. They are sacrifice anyway, just at the end instead of the start, but that's if things turn out. Tough base, that's why you class Slammer as phase 2, not phase 1. Yeah, well, I'm not saying this is phase 1, I'm just saying that's potentially where I'm bringing the Slammer in from. Because whatever I do, I actually think that getting the queen out there is important as well. So if I, let's say, came in from this side, and the queen was, you know, distracted down here, I then don't get as good of a value from the Valks up there. So that's, I mean, I wasn't saying I was necessarily doing that at the start of the attack. I was just saying that was necessarily my plan for this. So if we did that, if we had, let's call the base. Let's do that before we do anything. Claim target. Boomf. Right, whatever. Oh, my Twitch chat is gone. No one else here anyway, so that's fine. Bowwitch looking good with the Inferno. I don't know, with the 3 Infernos, I'm just never a fan of Bowwitch anymore. Nice triple at Town Hall 10. Here is my plan for 12. Bat the Wizard Tower near Inferno at north left. Distract second Wizard Tower on the left with King. Queen from the right. Use DE with Bury near Town Hall. You would bat bomb this. That's what I was saying earlier we could do. So you would distract this Wizard Tower, bat bomb from here, and take, hopefully, like all of this. Yep, that could work. Then I'm committing all my spells to that. And there's still a lot of base to get through. A lot of base to get through with anything. It's tactical, that plan can work, be unique. What plan, Stuart? The one I was talking about? I have no idea what level the Queen has to be to survive one shot from defensive E-drag. I don't think it can if it's under rage. That's the kind of the whole point from it. Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's my plan, Stuart. I do think that Slammer onto here with Valkyries under rage and a freeze on this area gets pretty good value. So that's kind of my plan to get the 2-star essentially and to get value from that area. What I do need to do is plan the rest of the attack. So, trying to get comfy here, guys. I do think that the Queen walk, let's say 2 balloons onto this Archer Tower. Queen from here. With the healers, she walks up and around. I've funneled this area with the Town Hall, so she comes into here. She wouldn't then be taking as much damage, because this area is out. 6 o'clock, do you think? I was just thinking from, like, I don't know, like, what's that, 4 o'clock, to take all of this with the Queen. Come through into here, she gets the Eagle. I don't know about, I think 6 o'clock might, like, she gets caught up in here, essentially, if I start at 6. Because she's going to be drawn into here before she comes around this way, if that makes sense. So I don't think 6 o'clock's the best option. She'd become in range of that single. I think we need to come in from, like, 4 o'clock here, and then funnel her up and around this way. I think that's the best option. Inside of 6... Do you want her to go in here? Then what do we use to finish off the base? My idea was that we take out this, so we can then use, I don't know, like miners or something to finish the rest of the base off. Miners isn't a good option though, because we've got storages and all sorts. But we can think of something. Welcome back, Lisa. GG, Sweeper facing the Town Hall might throw off the Slammer. Good point. Good point. Yeah, we could just put a baby dragon here, couldn't we, to distract the Sweeper, or even just drop minions, 1, 2, 3, whatever it was to distract this Sweeper, just so the Slammer got from here to here. Once it gets into that area, it's good. Because let's think about it. Even if we get one shot on the Slammer here, we've broke open this wall, so the Town Hall is completely vulnerable. At that point, we know we're fine to get the 3-star. Not the 3-star, the 2-star. We know we're fine to get the 2-star because that Town Hall compartment's open. Use a test loon at 3, trust me. Yeah, I will definitely do that, because there's got to be black air bombs here somewhere. So if my Queen's walking around, I will definitely send a coconut loon in from there. No, it's the max defense after the mortar, but you can't do that first. Can't do what first? I'm not sure what you mean. Queen walk? I can't put the... Not sure what you mean. Slammer will damage Town Hall after targeting mortar. Yeah, well, I mean, I want the Town Hall activated so that it moves in. Not that it matters, because as long as I get my Valkyries into this region, look. Rage, freeze, Valks, that whole area is shredded. Absolutely shredded. And just for that, when am I attacking? As soon as I get a plan together. We're still very much starting the planning phase here, buddy. So as soon as I get a plan together... Oh, okay, you guys were talking to each other. How will the Inferno not... I don't understand what you mean, Stuart. If I start my queen here and she comes up, she's going to start targeting this and this. So she's going to step into this range. She definitely is. And then even from that point, like, let's say I start her here and she walks around into here. I just don't foresee her coming up here. I foresee her coming in, getting drawn to the cannon, then to this cannon, just kind of slowly moving her way up into here, and then she's going to get pinged by that single Inferno. Yeah, don't worry, as part of the plan I'll make sure I've got the 2-star strat. I just feel like this value from bringing the queen into this area is better, because she's going to clear these on the outside first. Then as she comes in, she's going to basically clear these and the inside of this. I think that's pretty good value. And then she's probably from there, yeah, she's going to try and shoot over here into the wall if I've already got something coming through here to then target the eagle. He's saying to get the town hall to activate before the slammer. I was just going to earthquake it. I was just going to use an earthquake. Prince, welcome to the stream on Twitch. So my idea was earthquake to get good value on all of that. Freeze, rage. So yes, it's 4 spell space, but I think to ensure we get the 2-star and take that down, we get the queen for that as well. I still think that's good value. So yeah, as the slammer comes in, you're right, I will be earthquaking this area, because that ultimately gets me 25% damage onto that town hall as well. So yeah, thank you, I know what you mean now. But yeah, that's the plan. But I do think I need to distract this sweeper very quick as the slammer comes in. Once it's over this area, I can just pop it out. I don't have to get any more value. Like, I get what value I get, and then I pop it out. George, welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, Clash Titan, I see what you're saying, but I'm going to get value from from the earthquake anyway. So yes, it would activate it, but look at the value I get from the earthquake as well. That's pretty good value. Jump spell will be good for the queen, you mean, once she gets around into here to kind of jump here. Yeah, I guess it would, because she'd then reach here, but we need to see what we think we're going to come out. What we think we're going to finish off the base with. So, that's the plan so far. Let's start, like, cooking up some troops ultimately. I think have I got anything? No, nothing. So, 4 healers. Take a couple of loons, because we are going to need that. We haven't even planned what else we're going to do. We're going to need plenty of rage, so let's start that. Now let's take a closer look. Go safe and go high. Yeah, I'm definitely going for the high 2. But I do want to have a plan for the 3. Let's have as good of a plan as we can get here, and then, we get what we get essentially. That's what we're going for. But we're going to go for as good of a plan as we can get. So, wonder how the war is going in the other clan. Hopefully we've won. Use king as a tank. Use loons in a blimp? Really? Valks gets so much better value there. Yeah, Valks gets so much better value. Like, the Valks will wreck that. Absolutely destroy it. And get the queen. That's the whole point. From this compartment, we've got a rage, a freeze, an earthquake, Valks. That whole thing is shredded. Unless there's, like, a lot of spring traps. Then I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, no, I think the Valks is a better option. I do. Right. So something to distract here. I think if we take some minions as well, Slammer in here. It's going to get locked onto by the single, but ultimately if it takes that and it gets over the top of here, that's all we need. We can then pop it, Rage, Earthquake, Freeze, bang. All of that area goes down. Then I think... Do you think we should take that with just 2 balloons? Or is it worth it? Is it worth it? Probably not. Baby Drag here, Baby Drag here, Queen here, followed by the healers, and she comes this way. 1 loon in here in order to test for anything in that area. Queen is walking in here, and that's a good job. You don't need the freeze. I still think it's going to give me good enough value though. Thank you, Stuart. I appreciate all your support on the stream today. You have a good night. So yeah, I still think the freeze is going to freeze, like, it's going to just give my Valks so much better of a time in there. And who knows, they might even get through this to this expo, like, if we're lucky. You know, because that Rage is going to have them under Rage, and they shred. If I've got Valkyries, they shred through that wall pretty quick. So we might hit fortunate there. We might hit fortunate. I do think the freeze is worth it, because that Giga Bomb is going to just do work on the Valkyries if we're not careful. The freeze, Earthquake, Rage. What do we finish the base off with is the question. I think King to take this, yeah. Do we just mine in the base? What do we feel about miners? Duck Hunter, welcome to the stream. I know you were here earlier, but I don't know if you've came back. I have been quiet, I take it not then. What if the tornado trap is right next to the town hall? Good shout. If it's here, I'm gonna pull my slammer in a bit, isn't it? I still think the slammer will break this, which will break this wall compartment. And I still think I'm okay there. How about I send a loon in first then? 1 loon here, yeah, just to check if the tornado's there. If the tornado's there, J-Dog, welcome to the stream. If the tornado trap's there, then it doesn't hit my slammer. Yeah, so if I send a loon from like here, it'll kind of cover this area and go to the mortar as well. My only concern is I'll probably activate 2 Teslas here. But if I have the this activated, the slammer is still going to go from the mortar into here. It's definitely not going to come across to the Teslas because that's a bigger gap. It's next to the single wall. Yeah, it probably is. So I'm gonna send a loon here. I'm gonna send a loon. I think we cooked some loons, didn't we? Yeah. Let's make another one because the loons aren't gonna be bad, shall we say? So let's cook this as well. Are any of our spells not maxed? What are our spells? Poison isn't maxed. Didn't even look at that, did we? So the Valks are going to lure the CC, which again could be a good thing if the Valks can do some damage and take that out. If not, the Queen is going to shred it. So we want, oops, Slammer, Valks, Poison, can't spell poison, and Freeze. There we go. Use Barbarian to check for Tornado. I don't know if that will path how I want it to though. Because like the Barbarian is not gonna get to like this spell slot. The Barbarian's going to go from here like to here, or from here to here, and I don't know the activation range specifically. I guess it would pull the black air bombs too. That's right, you are right there. So yeah, a loon is better. As soon as the loons touch that, yeah, honestly dude, I think Valks are the better option. We're going with the Valks. Because let's say I put balloons in there, then the balloons are going down straight away anyway. So, like, whatever we go with, like, if I have a freeze here with a rage, the Valks are doing alright there. Loons aren't doing as good of a job. And yeah, the loon will be better to check for that black air bomb. Loon won't get nowhere. Yeah, that's exactly. I'm just using it to check. I'm just using it to set the air trap and to check if there's anything here. Look, if he's got his town hall on the side, chances are there's a ton of stuff there. So, you know, he's got a sweeper here to try and push us back. And, you know, there's not that bad of a possibility that there could be a black air bomb there. I think it's worth it to test it. The Valk's not going to do as good either, because the Valk's going to come this way to here. Valk's not going to check this area, which is what we want. We want the loon to come to here to check that. Jonathan, thank you. Think there is a Tesla farm? I agree. I think there's Teslas here. When will you attack? We haven't really even got the plan finalized in the slightest yet. We're still working on the kill squad. Airbomb won't affect your plan? I guess it will to a degree. Let's say like my stone slammer gets pushed back a bit and it's already at low health because of a black airbomb, then yeah, it's going to affect it. So I need to make sure my slammer gets into this compartment. And ideally, if my slammer can get a shot off under this town hall, I'm going to let it. So yeah, I mean, for the sake of one loon, like, it's worth not messing up that first bit. And look, as a complete backup plan, even if my slammer just gets this mortar and the Valks come out and just kind of go all over the place, this wall compartment's open. There's no way I'm missing this town hall. It's just, I need a strategy which then offers me good value in terms of getting the 50%. Plan more is focused on stars. Yeah, we're definitely going with that. That's definitely what we're doing. Hey, thanks, Prince. I appreciate that over on Twitch. You can, you're welcome to put your advice in. Strongly believe the tornado trap is right between the Expo and Wizard Tower. Yeah. You probably got a point there, Rani. You probably got a point. The good thing about that, though, with the Valkyries is they still attack. So even if the tornado trap's there, they're still going to attack this area. They might just be a little bit messed up, but they can still attack. How about Slammer to 3 and charge in from that area, then Lalo clockwise from 6. Let's have a look at that. I don't know. Well, yeah, if the stars are equal, then destruction matters. But when you asked, is it on stars or destruction? It's on stars. Tornado trap is that? Yeah. Let's just like, tornado trap could be anywhere. Let's just face it. But I do agree. I think it's up in this region somewhere. I think that's most wise. How will you get the eagle then? Well, the queen coming in here is my best plan for the eagle. I still need to figure out a plan for this area of the base. This is now a direct attack. I have no clue what you mean by that. How will you fight the sweeper? I'm bringing in a troop from here to distract it. My slammer only needs to get to this area. Yeah, Brian, this is not... When you get, like... It's hard when you have so many people, because ultimately there is probably tons of strategies which could take down this base. So when you have like hundreds of different people shouting out different ideas, like, it's not that one idea is better than another. It's like there's many ways to take down bases. So it's not that one idea would work and another wouldn't. It's just how you plan to do things, and it's what you feel comfortable doing. Sure, I don't know. I just can't see the value that you're saying at 6 o'clock. Like, yes, we take this. Then my queen gets fried in this area. Like, I don't see the value there in comparison to coming into this channel and taking all of this. I can't see how that's better value. She'll step into the single. Yeah, I can't see how that's better value. I just don't see it myself. And again, it's not that you couldn't plan around that. You could freeze that. You could then try and jump her in here. You could, you could do a number of different things. But again, it just depends on how you want to do it. I think queen coming into here, personally, is what I feel will work better. And again, like, I appreciate all the advice, but I've got to feel comfortable with what I'm doing with my attack. So, pro freeze, I have not clarified a plan yet. And I'm starting to actually just not even want to attack at this point. I'm thinking about just stepping away from this and coming back. I don't understand what you're saying about phase 1 and 2 and what you... Like, I actually don't understand what you're saying. I really can't see how that is a better option. And again, it's not that it's not a better option, it's just that I can't foresee that right now. King at 6, yeah, that's what I was thinking, Clash Titan. I was thinking, if we've taken this, I've actually funneled my queen into here, I get this, king to funnel this, then I just have this thin strip of defenses here, which I could potentially use the miners with, but even then, it's how comfortable I leave. Yeah, Ahmed, I mean, I'm not going to not listen to anyone. With these streams, any advice people give me is always appreciated. That's how we learn, and that's what these streams are about. So I'm going to listen to what people have to say. It's just that, I'm not always going to agree with what people say, and I'm not always going to take that advice on board. It just depends. Warden with miners. Yeah, it's not a bad option. I'd have to make sure that I get this funnel set correctly. Even like a baby drag to come and help the king on this side might not be the worst plan in the world. There is this gold storage which would pin me up next to the bomb tower and the wizard tower, which is not great. But it's not the end of the world. And there's not that much that I couldn't. Stuart, I don't think you understand the style of these streams. I do tell you what I'm doing, but we're working out a plan together. That's what the whole streams are about, like, so that we can all learn together. That's why, if you're gonna be like that, that's why I'm telling you that 6 o'clock is not as good value and that you get better value here. Drop the bat bomb at 11. Yeah, we've had that suggestion. I honestly don't feel like it's going to allow me to finish off the base with a better strategy. Hogs, perhaps. I haven't really looked at that to finish off the base, but yeah, they could do. That's a good suggestion. Because again, once we've narrowed the base here, which is what we plan to do, we've got this kind of L shape. Hogs could work relatively good into there. Hogs is a good option as well, because when you clear the defenses, it's easy to then get the 2-star. Because, like, if you clear, even if you just clear these defenses and you then fail on this back end, you've got all of these free buildings for the 2-star. So it's essentially, the Hogs and the Lalo is a good strategy for the 2-star if you can assure the Town Hall, which on this one we can, because it means that when you clear them defenses, you've got so many free buildings to just take out. Yeah, Brian, you're absolutely right. Percentage can be a lock when you use Hogs. What would be on your CC troops? Valkyries for this area. Lava Loon could do that. It could, but like we were saying earlier, it just depends on where we enter in from. Because, like, with the sweepers pointing in other directions, there's no obvious place to start the Lalo unless we get one of the sweepers. Then we can basically... Bulla says Hogs might be rough for the 3, but yes, solid for the 2. Yeah, but they might not be that rough for the 3 because we've essentially created this little shape here that the Hog Riders can then, like, that's a terrible drawing, but the Hog Riders can then come through. And either way, if this is the plan we're going with a Queen Charge coming into here, either Miners or Hog Riders are going to work relatively the same. The good thing about this base is, look at all of these free buildings on the bottom. Now, he might even have, like, Teslas down here to try and protect that. Just attack. Harriet, it's going to be a while yet because I haven't even got a plan sorted. And, like, at the minute, I might need to even just step away and come back to this. I like the plan. I like the plan too. We're getting there. But it takes a while. Like, people, you know, people don't realize sometimes how long it takes to plan if you really want to get good attacks. Plus, if I were just sitting focused by myself, I could probably plan quicker, but then it's not as entertaining. I'm not talking to you guys, we're not learning together, so therefore it does take a little bit longer. You take care, Prince. Yeah, I don't mind. It just means, like, if I don't attack now, I'm not streaming again tomorrow to do the attack. I'll just do the attack in the background and then maybe put it on a video. But if I don't attack now, I'm not going to be streaming this tomorrow. Or I might, but I don't think I will. Honestly, like, with the bats, there's so much spread of wizards towers here. There's no obvious place to use the bats. There's not like an obvious place. No matter, even if you freeze that, they're gonna get in range of another one easily. Love these streams? Yeah, thank you. I'm glad that some people do. Majority of people love these. Pathing is better for loons more than miners. It is, but we've got this sweeper to deal with is the issue with loons. So, unless we were able to take this sweeper and then come in from this angle, we'd struggle with it just because of that. Gregory, happy birthday, buddy. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to... that guy was TJ, what's up, my man? Welcome to the stream, buddy. Use lightning to take the sweepers. I never feel that's good value unless you can get other things with it. I actually don't think it's good enough value to just take out one of these with lightning. Yeah, 3 AM for you, it's nearly 1 AM for me. I do think the plan is getting there. I like the initial phases, we just need to visualize the end of it. So, again, we distract this sweeper somehow. With like a balloon or something here. One test balloon here as well to test for a tornado trap or black air bomb. Stone Slammer comes into here, then down to here with the Earthquake, Rage and Freeze. That will hopefully get all of that. Baby Dragon here to funnel these buildings. Start the Queen on the Archer Tower with the healers to walk her up this way into this little channel of defenses. And she's actually going to shoot these from the outside. As she comes in here, remember this is already gone. She takes this, this, this. Beautiful stuff. King then comes down this side with a Baby Dragon and some wizards to support. We then have this kind of thin strip of the base left. which we need a plan for, whether that's Hog Riders, Lalo, whatever. So I have a game capture card which pulls my gameplay into OBS, and then I basically have an application that allows you to draw on. What about Kill Squad from Town Hall side? Valk's heroes get the eagle with a jump and hog the rest. It's not a bad plan. It's probably a safer 2-star plan. If I were to send like a golem here, probably like ice golems to this one, to be honest, because they're going to get in range of this, and the ice golem would probably get decent value if it got fried. But a golem to this one, ice golem, wizard, pushed my troops heavily into here with a jump on the queen. They could essentially take this down. They'd get this sweeper, meaning that a Lalo from this side would be easier. We've got good pathing for it in that we've got air defense here, here, and here. We're coming behind this sweeper. The initial lava hounds onto this air defense would be out of range of this single. I like it. I do kind of like it. I might... That's where we're saying there's many ways to take down a base, and that's where, you know, when people are saying stuff, it's not that their strategy's wrong, but I agree with a heavy kill squad. Be sure to get Archer, Queen, Giga, and Eagle. It is a safer 2-star strategy, to be fair, because there's a lot that could go wrong with this, although I do think it would get good value. Let's say the Queen goes the wrong way, like... I'd have to power the king into here and then hope that I could... I still think I'd get the 2, but I do think the kill squad, the big kill squad, offers easier value. TW agrees with Brian. Yeah, I might have to just come back to this tomorrow, because I do agree that I do think a heavy kill squad might still work, especially if we can jump here, because we'd get all the troops funneling into this little zone. If we jumped here, it would give us access to this sweeper. If we got that sweeper and a lot of this down, which I think we would, we could then Lalo down this way. Hogs would work too, but the air defense actually then give us good pathing, and actually all of the other defenses are in range of the air defense, which means my balloons would be protected. So if I got this sweeper, the Lalo is actually really good. If I don't get that sweeper, it's a little bit of an issue. This single inferno could be an issue as well, but if I got into that region, it should be good. I mean, what if we took a wrecker from this area as well, broke here, got into that compartment, and we used the jump like here instead to give us access to that single, give us access to the eagle. We might miss a few of these. That might be a better option. Daniel says it's so boring to watch people play video games. Well, off you go, buddy. I think I might go with a heavy kill squad into the lava loon. I think that might be a safer strategy, shall we say. Dominic, welcome to the stream. I think we're going to come back to this. I feel like we've been going for 2 hours already. We got a 3-star at Town Hall 10. But I just think trying to finalise this plan is quite hard right now, and I think I just need a fresh pair of eyes tomorrow to find out whether the slammer and the queen walk is better, or whether the wrecker into this area with the jump here and a heavy kill squad would be good to get this, and as long as we got this sweeper, then Lalo from this area would be a good idea. Go Wipe is like not something I'm going to use. Especially not against single Infernos. The P.E.K.K.A.s are actually coming back into the meta, but it's because of the multi-Infernos. At what level does Max Electro Dragon lose its power? It is even used at high level. Yeah, it's used at high level. I don't know what you mean by lose its power. As it chains through the buildings, the chain gets worse. Hi, I've heard of you in a Clash tournament. Oh, welcome to the stream, you money face. Yeah, I've done a couple of them over in Finland. Yeah, the Town Hall 10 attack was great. It worked out really well. I'll probably bring a video breaking that down tomorrow, to be honest. And I think we are going to just end the stream here, guys. I might stream tomorrow, so if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on the notification bell that's down there as well, because if I stream tomorrow, it'll just be kind of spontaneous. So if you've got the notification bell pressed, it means when my video goes live or my stream goes live, you will indeed get to see it. And we might stream the attack. If not, I'll probably bring it in a video, but I will either go with the Queen walk into this area with the Slammer in this area, or I will take the heavy kill squad, which I'm kind of liking as a better idea, because if I could get this sweeper, the Lalo then becomes quite easier. So I am going to finish it off there, guys. Thank you so much for the support tonight. I know it's been a longer one. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this one. We should probably be back tomorrow, but until next time, peace out, guys.